Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little walkthrough of the car. So pretty much this is going to be me doing a prep. What I do, we got a cruise today, which you guys will probably see. I'm not sure if you'll see it before this video or after this video comes out. Depends on how I edit. But this is going to be a video of me doing a little walkthrough, like a prep for what I do before I go on rallies. So let's go and get started. So we're going to start from the front end and work our way back. So pretty much this is what I do before every rally. Or if you know you're going to be doing some spirited driving or a trip with your friends, or like going to the beach or something, for example, this is what I do, or this is what everyone should do, because it's pretty much like, for one, safety, and it's also to make sure your car is in good shape before you take a trip. Alright, so here's my engine bay. So you don't have to be a mechanic or a car person to go through this list, because pretty much this is basic, simple stuff that you can see from in every car. It'll be the same on every car. So starting out, I'm gonna make sure I got wiper fluid in here. This is gonna be wiper fluid. You can check that. This is your coolant, and how you can check your coolant is you see the lines right here. Mine's right there in my range. And after this video, will fill up all the stuff that I talk about. So I'm just doing a little quick walkthrough because I have to get going for the trip. Walkthrough because this is gonna be like a quick 5-minute video. So you have a manual. Here's the fluid for your clutch back here, which mine is pretty good. Yep, see, still topped off. Me, I do regularly check my stuff, so most of this is already filled. Here's your power steering. Mine should be good. Yep, it's full. So like I say, I always stay on top of my checking my fluids. Alright, just close that. So pretty much what I did was check your wiper fluid, which I will fill. Mine is actually low. I have coolant, power steering, and your clutch. That's if you have a manual, which I do. So I check that. Clutch fluid's good. Also, another thing I do is I will just walk around, look, make sure nothing's leaking. So you see in here, see my oil filter, it's clean. Everything is, well, other than the dirt in here, everything's clean. New battery, so I don't have to worry about that. Pretty much what you want to do is when you're doing the check, you want to minimize everything and then go over all the scenarios that could happen. Like, for example, battery going out. You don't want that to happen if you're on like a 3-day rally or anything. So you want to make sure your battery's good, fluids are good. If your car is notorious for burning oil, like for example, the BMW I had earlier, if you're an OG of the channel, you know about that. BMW, it burned oil, so I always kept a case of oil, a quart of oil, for just in case. No coil packs, everything looks good. Nothing you want to look for is make sure nothing looks loose or out of the ordinary. But like I said, I always maintain my engine bay, other than it's a little bit dusty and a little bit dirty from the trips. But everything on mine is good, so let's go around to the side. So here are my wheels. What you want to do is check your tire pressure. That'll be the next thing. I run low profiles, so it always looks like this. But if you run stock wheels on your car, one way to find out your tire pressure is if you open up your driver door. It should be right here. There's the interior shot. And like I was saying, I run low profiles, and most car guys do. One way I'm able to tell is I know what my tires look like because I know what they're mine. So I can tell these don't need air. So here's the back. And here's the other two tires. Now, one thing that some people do forget is the spare tire. Like my trunk. If you're wondering why I got planks of wood in here, the car is obviously lowered. I can't fit my normal jack under there, so I gotta run planks under it just to make it easier on myself if something were to happen. Also, just while going through the trunk, I do carry this socket set. I'll open it up for you guys. Pretty much it's your basic socket set. I am missing one now that I looked. It's a basic socket set because you never know what happens. Your car could something. So the reason why I went to the trunk was your spare tire. Also, I do have jumper cables. Always carry jumper cables. You never know who needs that, or if you might need it. Jeez, this thing is annoying. So you always want to check your spare tire. I have friends in the past who have told me their tire has went flat, and then they go and grab their spare tire and it's flat. I already know my spare tire is good because, like I said, I always check my stuff. But one way you can check is obviously pull it out and check. I regularly check on mine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure all your tools are in here. I don't have mine in here because I have, which I'm going to put back in because for the next reason I'm going to tell you. So you want to keep in mind, some wheels do have lock lug nuts. I carry mine with me. So the reason why I don't have my tool in here is because mine doesn't fit. These are aftermarket, so they're skinnier. So I always carry a lock lug nut. You want to take that with you. Pretty much the car end of everything. Here's another walk around. Like I pretty much said, from the front to back is where I was going. Short little clip. I got to get ready for the Mustang cruise. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video of me doing a prep. Like I said, I'm going to go over whenever I finish this video. But pretty much what I do, this is what I do every time before I go out. Mainly if you know you're going to do night meets, you're going to do spirit driving, you always want to check your oil and all that. So